Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. I'm Bonnie, Old Souled Mermaid, and welcome to my tarot channel. Today we are going to be doing an unboxing of the very new, just got it yesterday in the mail, Lua deck by Maree Bento. And if you are not familiar with Maree Bento, I'm going to move this off to the side. She is the creator of the Divine Muses Oracle and the Antiquarian Tarot, and also the Antiquarian Lenormand deck. So she has those three decks, and I also have her Oracle deck in a mini version as well, and that just shows you how much of a fangirl I am of Maree Bento. So she did this deck, and why do I have my sewing pins under here? Okay. She did this deck as a pre-order, just I can't even remember when. It was just a couple of months ago, and because I was one of the first 50 to pre-order, I got a free mini Lenormand deck, Lua Lenormand deck as well. So we'll take a look at that. So this is a true unboxing. I've just opened the priority mail box. I got a thank you card from Maree. Very awesome. Very, very awesome. She is very, very sweet, and if you don't follow her already on Instagram, I would encourage you to. Here is her Instagram and also her website. So I believe this deck you can still purchase on her website, I think. I know that she has a regular size Lenormand, which I am thinking of getting. Actually, I know I'm going to get it. It's just a question of when, not if. Okay. All right. So I know you all want to see the cards. So we are going to get into it. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. Lua Tarot. Lua features black and white tarot cards created using 19th century engravings, landscapes, and people from around the globe. Includes 78 tarot cards, an alternate judgment card, it's called Evolution, a title card, and a comprehensive instruction booklet. So her books are really good. I got the full-size books with her Oracle and tarot deck, so she always does a wonderful, wonderful job. Beautiful box, beautiful matte box. Ooh, very pretty. I'm gonna get down. Get down. I hope the lighting is okay. I'm worried about the lighting. It's a very, very rainy, dark day here in Central Texas. So it looks like it's a two-piece box here. No thumb cutouts, but it's a nice and sturdy box. Look at the inside. Very cool. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Very beautiful. Lua Tarot by Maree Bento. A chunky little white book. Very, very chunky. So we'll look at that in a bit. As above, so below. And she's got, it looks like, some Latin in here. Oh my goodness. Now I'm going to have to work at translating that. Very cool. All right, so let's move the box off. She's got a band here. So here is a title card. Nice, nice matte cardstock. Here's the beautiful backs. It is thin, but it has a core. You can feel that it's sturdy. Now, I would put this cardstock on par with, if you have Ethany Dawn's Awakened Soul Oracle, it feels like that kind of cardstock without the edging. There's no edging on this deck. Okay, so that is the title card. And is this close enough, or can we get in a little bit closer? I want y'all to see. So the Fool is renamed as the Seeker. So she used, what did it say? 19th century engravings and landscapes and people from around the globe. And her other decks are collage decks with the same kind of theme, which I love. The Magician. The High Priestess. The Empress. The Emperor. This is very interesting. He almost looks like a painting of Jesus with the wreath around his head. I'm going to be interested in looking at the guidebook, and now I'm interested to see the Hierophant. Okay, there's the Hierophant. And I would say her decks pretty much follow the RWS system. The Lovers. Kind of a Romeo and Juliet type of vibe here. With the balcony. The Chariot. So we're getting a little bit of diversity in here already. Very much so. Strength. I love this. Look at this Hermit. The Wheel of Fortune. I'm just getting a little bit closer. Justice. The Hanged One. I love how his arms and hands are just kind of resting behind his head, kind of cradling his head. It's like, I'm just hanging out here for a while. This is temporary. Death. Causing a whole lot of ruckus here. There's a floating window and lots of debris, and it kind of reminds me of this, what happens in the cyclone scene in The Wizard of Oz. Lots of destruction sometimes happens before transformation can occur. Temperance. Now this is interesting. Now I don't know if you can see, but there is a little bit of water down here. Don't know if the hooves are in here. It doesn't appear to be so, but this is very interesting. I like it. Instead of the typical angel. The Devil. Oh, I like this. The use of a volcano as the tower. I'm going to try to pick it up a little bit. The star. Just beautiful. These cards feel really good, you guys. Really nice cardstock. I know her other decks are linen finish, which I really like. Very easy to shuffle, but this is super, super nice. The moon. Very interesting. The sun. I like the imaginative ways that she's using. You know, it's kind of a hard thing to manipulate, find images and then manipulate them to fit the tarot. It's a whole other art form, in addition, you know, to some people who paint and draw. Judgment. I love that she's playing the viola. I think that's a viola. It looks bigger than a violin. Okay, and this is the extra card, Evolution. I don't know which one I want to keep in. I really like this one. Really, really like it. I think it's beautiful. The World. Reminds me of Isadora Duncan. Ace of Wands. Two of Wands. These figures are magnificent. Three of Wands. Actually, this is kind of an interesting depiction of the Two of Wands. A little bit different. This one's a little bit more traditional. The Four of Wands. Five of Wands. Oh, I love the sparring, the fencing. My oldest son used to fence. In fact, he was a junior Olympic fencer at one time. I love the fact that the women are doing it too. Six of Wands. Seven of Wands. Obviously, he's in some kind of sports gear, but I like the way the image was manipulated to get the meaning of the card across. Very traditional Eight of Wands. I'm loving the experience of touching these cards. The Nine of Wands. If you can see his expression, he does look like he's been through something. Life. Look how old and grizzled he is. And the Ten of Wands. Aw, what a nice young page. I love how she has a sphinx in the background. Knight of Wands. It's a woman. Love it. Look at this queen. Oh my gosh, you guys. I think she's doing a bang-up job for what she has using 19th century images, how diverse this deck is. And look at the king. Quite a dandy. Ace of Cups. I like the waterfall flowing into the cup. The Two of Cups. The Three of Cups. Got that muse energy going on here. Four of Cups. This is quite beautiful. See, I know not everybody is a fan of these, you know, old vintage photography or paintings, engraving, on collage decks in general, but they are my jam when it's done so well like this. This is just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Five of Cups. And you know I love collage decks because if you saw my previous video from the other day, it was another collage deck. Now we don't have cups really depicted here, but we do have the water element. And you can get the meaning from the expression on her face. Kind of sorrowful, melancholy, reflective. Six of Cups, very, very sweet. Wow, the Seven of Cups. And we've got, she's a mermaid or sea creature of some kind. The Eight of Cups. So there is not a lot of the suit superimposed in these cards, but you do, the figures do strike the traditional kind of pose that you would see in a, you know, a more or less traditional RWS deck. Well, here we do have the cups, but he's at a banquet, a feast, the Nine of Cups. Looks like an Italian with a vineyard, and he's doing quite well. The Ten of Cups. Oh my goodness, the pages so far are so sweet. Look at that. Look at this Knight of Cups. Not on a horse or animal of any kind. Hopeless romantic look on him. Look about him. The Queen of Cups. And the King of Cups. Now we are in the swords with the Ace. The Two of Swords. The Three of Swords. I like it. You don't have the traditional piercing of the bleeding heart. Look at how beautiful this Four of Swords. You've definitely got Sleeping Beauty here. Let's see that. Love fairy tales. Five of Swords. She really has a don't mess with me kind of vibe about her. And there's kind of another, a drawn figure, kind of a socialite or a fashion plate figure back here. And it just reminds me of the social maneuverings that the women, you know, had to deal with in society in Victorian times. And it could be quite cutthroat and ruthless. Also, especially here in America, the status between old money and new money, you know, a lot of the times the new money was not accepted, you know, into the old society. So that's when, you know, in the Gilded Age, a lot of these American heiresses, you know, whose father made a ton of money in the railroad or steel or some other trade, manufacturing, they were married off to the English nobility. Because the English nobility, a lot of the estates were dwindling. They were cash poor, and so it was a trade. The women who had the money but didn't have the name got the name by marrying into the nobility, English nobility, and then the Englishmen got the advantage of the cash infused for their estates. Yeah. All, yeah, yeah, I could go on and on. Six of Swords. Beautiful. Seven of Swords. A little Oliver Twist or chimney sweep type of vibe to this little fella. Eight of Swords. I'm just looking how beautiful her dress is. Look at the texture on that lace. The Eight of Swords. This is quite haunting. Obviously, she's of high standing with her dress and her estate behind her. But she's feeling trapped, and it's probably at this time because she's in a loveless marriage, or that she, as a woman of the time, had very little choices for her. It was get married, find somebody to support you. Couldn't really have a profession in these times. If you were a woman of social standing and had a brain, there's not a lot you could do. Some did, but on the whole. Nine of Swords. Ten of Swords. So again, we have the basic posture of the card, but not the sword sticking out of his back. Beautiful Page. Her face actually reminds me of the creator's face. Very beautiful, thoughtful face. A little bit. If you don't know her or have seen her, go on her Instagram. Let me know what you think. I think it's beautiful. Knight of Swords definitely captures the Knight of Swords energy. And if you are finding any value to this walkthrough so far, please hit a like, a subscribe, comment below what you're thinking so far about this deck. Is this in your wheelhouse? Am I saving you some money so far, thinking, no, this isn't for me, or if I'm introducing you to a beautiful deck. Queen of Swords. This looks very like Elizabethan with the ruff. Definitely not it's probably a 19th century depiction of Elizabethan life. And this is King of Swords, also in a theatrical costume, maybe. Like the previous one is probably a theatrical costume. So now we are in the coins. Ace of Coins. The Two of Coins. The Three of Coins. I'm going to try to pick it up because I forgot we still have the Lenormand deck to look through. The Four of Coins. Looks like nobility of some kind being, is this a boat, a barge of some kind, being ferried across the river? It's definitely taking a nap, a siesta or something. Five of Coins. Aw, looks like he has to play for their supper. Six of Coins. The Seven of Coins. I love this. It's almost like he's sitting back waiting for, he started something, but maybe he's plateaued and he's waiting for the inspiration to strike again. Eight of Coins. You get the craftsman energy here. Definitely traditional. And again, you know, I have to say the diversity in the deck is very nice to see in this type of deck. Nine of Coins. Ten of Coins. Again, diversity. In race, definitely. Page of Coins. The Knight of Coins. This is fantastic. Look at this intricate tattoo work here. The Queen of Coins. I think this figure is in one of her other decks. I know it is. Ah, I'm blanking out, but she is. I've seen this photograph of this woman before. The King of Coins, look at that. Look at that. Oh, you guys. Okay, quickly, we're going to take, no, we should take a look at the book first before we look at the Lenormand. Chunky, and thank goodness there is a table of contents. And we're gonna, oh, no, we'll stay right here. There's a quote here by Philippe Saint-Genot. When you drop the idea of predicting the future, you start to experience the cards as a mirror of the psyche. That's when playing with the tarot becomes a path of wisdom. Very cool. There's an introduction, the arcanas, numerology and tarot, about the creation, major arcana, the four virtues, unnumbered major arcana, minor, so she goes into the minors, using the cards, ritual, asking the question, shuffling and cutting the deck, drawing the cards. Analyzing the reading, significators, reading reversals, life and soul purpose cards. There's an appendix for A, MBTI and court cards, and appendix B, yes or no or maybe. Appendix C, astrology keywords, tarot keywords, a bibliography about the author. So I don't think there's any spreads in here, but it is chock full of information, especially, oh wait, there is some spreads. Thank goodness. So daily 1-card meditation, a 3-card past, present, future. She also has a 5-card spread, the Lua spread, which is a 5-card spread. She has the Celtic cross in here. And then she goes into analyzing the reading. And I think this is a wonderful little white book. So if this is your first deck, if you're just getting into tarot, or maybe you have some experience with the RWS, you could totally use this as a beginner, or there's a lot of information in this book to get you started. And I'm just amazed with her, the information that she provides consistently in her books. And this one's the smallest of all her books, but you could really get started with this. Great information. Let's look, let's just look at a card, Justice. So you've got the astrology correlation, and you've got keywords and a description. So for Justice, the daughters of lords of truth, the ruler of balance, Libra. Balance, fairness, honesty, wisdom, perception, decision, resolution, arbitration, karma, equality, adjustment, which is the Thoth Tarot title. Very good. Lady Justice hovers over the ancient city. Through the veils, she is always working to adjust for injustices. She is the goddess Athena, the wise goddess. At her side, an owl perches. Owls connected to Athena see the clarity both day and night, and as such are a symbol of wisdom. The sword in her right hand cuts through illusions. Justice can never be deceived, for she is perceptive. The scales in her hand work ever toward perfect balance, as she is an idealist. Even if justice does not seem like it's being served, trust that karma is operating behind the veils. Libra rules this card and strives for fairness. So you get a lot in this little chunky book. Okay, so I'm getting along here. So we're going to take now the little Lenormand deck. It's super tiny. Look how cute it comes. She gives you a little satin bag. Still got my scissors here. So I know that the larger deck comes in a tin. That's why I want to get the larger one. I know I'm going to get it. It's just a matter of when, not if. But this is really cool to have if you want to do a large Lenormand spread. If you want to do a combination of tarot and Lenormand. So we're going to keep, I think we're going to need to get down a little closer. And we're just going to flip through these, okay, you guys? So there's the title card. And these are a different card stock. These have more of a coating on it. But still thin, really nice. You know what this feels like? If you have the Morgan Greer. Kind of like that coating. And I love shuffling the Morgan Greer tarot. That's what this feels like. There's a 0 card. Anuit Captis. Interesting. So there's no pamphlet or guidebook that goes with the Lenormand deck. So we have the Rider, the Clover, and you do get the, I think, the playing card significance down here. Yeah. Right down there. The Ship, the House, the Tree, the Snake, the Coffin. I think I need to get in just a little bit. The Bouquet, the Scythe, the Whip or Broom, you get a choice. Birds, Child. Oh, you get your choice of Child card. The Fox, the Bear, Stars, Stork. Aw. The Dog. My dog does that prairie dog pose a lot. The Tower. Supposed to be a garden? I believe so. Mountains. This path or crossroads here. The Mice. The Heart. The Ring. The Book. Here it is closed. Letter. Man. Oh, so you get your choice of men too. We all love choices in men, don't we, girls? Or gentlemen. Oh, wow. We got 3 choices, 4 choices, 5 choices in men, 6. Oh my gosh. Wait. Yes. Look at this. I don't know if this was 6 or 7. 8. Like 8 or 9 choices. And now we have woman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my gosh. All right, so if you're reading for same-sex, gender neutral, whatever it is, it's all here. Oh my gosh, I have never seen so many choices. for significators. Oh my goodness. I am just... And this is a lily, I believe, right here. Sun, I believe. Moon. Key. Fish. Anchor. And cross. Oh my gosh, you guys. The choices you get for the significator cards, I have never seen anything like this. So this is the teeny, I'm going to zoom up just a little bit. Sorry, my finger's in there. Oh, so bad. I'll try to edit that out if I remember. But this is the little mini against the standard tarot. Okay, I am so happy with the quality and the production and diversity of this deck, which you usually don't see a lot in this type of deck. I am like beyond excited, you guys. I am beyond, I mean, right off the bat. You know, I hope you will tell your friends, if this isn't your cup of tea, if you have your other tarot friends, if they're looking for a diverse deck, especially if they like these collage type vibe artwork, if they like 19th century art, engravings, portraits, this is really something else. I am so happy I backed it, but I love Maree Bento and her work, and I am overly thrilled. And I'm definitely, when my pocketbook allows, I'm going to get the full size of this, because I love the images, and I need the bigger one. Yeah, I need it. So let me know in the comments. This is kind of a long video, but I had two fantastic decks to show you. So 2 for the price of 1. And let me know what you think in the comments. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. I'm a very small channel, and I would like to keep going with this. And a subscribe, a like, a comment just helps me out. So I hope you are having the best of days. And until next time, I will see you real soon. You know I will. Bye for now.